Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Tuesday, May the 4th. Live long and prosper, baby. We did that already. It's the second time recording the intro.
Here we go
and probably
again.
the whole episode because I forgot to hit the record button. I'm getting real good at that. I'm your host, Scott Labrie. Joined alongside me, Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sutton,
Hey, everybody.
and Eric Deshane.
Hello.
We are going to be talking about our weekend because we went out and had ourselves a party
Yes.
in the woods.
Yes.
It was a good time.
It was a
Bush
very
party.
good time.
So, what did it feel like seeing everybody after 6 months there?
It was really refreshing, really nice. I was very excited to get out there. Really, really excited to get out there because we hadn't seen each other since October, the Halloween house party. So I was like, okay, well, we need to get some friends together, and everybody seemed like they were really excited to get together, and it was really nice seeing everybody again. Everybody was pretty pumped. Drinks were flowing fast and hard, mine especially, but no, it was really nice.
Yeah, you were pretty sick Sunday morning.
Yeah, I was a hurting unit for sure.
God.
Oh my god.
Eric
Yeah.
avoided the whole.
I played this morning. I wanted to drive home, so
Yeah.
I stayed sober that night. And
Yeah.
still a good visit, though. Left around 9:30, but yeah, it was good to catch up, though, for a while. Haven't seen nobody in a long time, and it's a good visit, good company with people, so it was
Yeah,
nice.
It's always entertaining
Yeah.
when everybody gets together.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
So, Tyler, you chipped a tooth.
I did.
You're playing Royal Rumble with your
Royal
buddy Dave.
Rumble, yeah. Weekend Raw tournament.
Yeah.
We yeah, Dave and I, we were talking about it before, and I kind of pick his ass every day. So he's like, man, we're going to be wrestling this weekend, guaranteed, because, yeah, he's kind of involved with our group. And he was going to come out, and I was like, yeah, well, we probably will, whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't mind a good little wrestling match. It can be pretty fun, throw some tickles in there just for good measure. That's not weird.
Not at all, no.
Yeah, so I don't even know what time it was. What time did that even happen? I don't even know.
I left at 9:30, and that was before a lot of the stuff I missed, apparently. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you didn't
Yeah.
see the wrestling?
Nope.
It was definitely
Okay.
dark out at that point.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God,
left
yeah.
just before it got too dark, yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it was kind of like one of those moments, like when, you're watching a Wild West movie, then all of a sudden the whole town goes quiet, and you can hear the Eagles screaming in the background before
Tumbleweed goes by.
Tumbleweed, and they got
Yeah.
the big draw.
Yeah.
Except instead of pulling a gun out, you're pulling like your phone and keys and stuff so you don't lose it when you start scrapping. And I'm like, oh shit, this is happening. All right, let's do it. So I take my phone out, my keys, and then all of a sudden he just comes at me like a little boulder rolling down a hill. Just freaking, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, runs, grabs me, and I'm like, okay, this guy's fucking. And I was on my feet a lot longer than I expected to be because I'm a tall, skinny bastard that has like no center of gravity, and he's very short and stout and has a wonderful center of gravity and almost impossible to get on the ground. So we're wrestling, scrapping. I'm trying to pick him up, trying to do whatever I can to try and get him on the ground. Then all of a sudden, poof, a fist hits me right in the face. I'm like, what the fuck was that about?
He wrestles different, that kid.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's not wrestling. If I remember correctly, that's not
MMA.
wrestling. And I'm like, this just turned into a totally different genre here. Like, what's going on?
Now it's Ultimate Fighting all
And
of a
I'm
sudden.
like, okay, well, this is going to come to an end now. I'm going to get this little shithead on the ground as fast as I can, right? Try to pin him. So I'm trying to wrestle, put my feet around his ankles, trying to get him down. And I'm like, this ain't working. I'm like, fuck, he's getting me down. And I'm like, okay. So I throw in a little tickle. That got him down pretty good. And then he starts doing the whole, like, his little squealy laugh. Next thing I know, boom, elbow comes flying up, hits me right in the tooth, cracks it into like 4 or 5 different pieces. And I'm like, okay, this needs to stop. So I tapped out because I didn't want to end up killing the little fucker. Because this is not wrestling, as far as I can remember. This isn't wrestling. So So I was like, oh fuck, chipped a tooth, and everybody's looking, and I can't blame it fully on him because the tooth was pretty rotten anyway. So been going to the dentist here and there, but he just kind of finished it off, tried to make him feel bad about it. So I spit out about 3 or 4 big chunks of it, and he was like, oh my god. And I was like, yep, had to stop it because once you start throwing hands, it's a whole new game. I'll fucking kill you, you little bitch. Throwing hands in a wrestling match, that is not wrestling, buddy. So yeah.
Yeah.
Had a little wrestling match.
Little stinker, little shithead.
Yeah.
So that was one of your surprises, and I had
You're surprised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were surprised too.
Yeah, so another one of our buddies, Kent and Sherda, they have a little brother, Jake,
Yep.
and they have another friend who will remain nameless.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And he went to pick up his older sister, bring her over to the party.
Yep.
This was like, you were like, I don't even know, you're almost like away, in a different dimension at this point.
Oh,
you were
guaranteed.
You could barely remember this part.
Yeah.
So she comes over. And we're all sitting by the campfire. I'm like pretty loaded myself, and she's like, "Is ketchup guy here?" And I was just like sitting there and like, "Oh wait, I'm ketchup guy. That's me." And then a little bit of backstory. So, at a party a long time ago, we were like pre-drinking at our buddy's place, and we went over to Smitty's after.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be a funny joke to grab the Heinz ketchup bottle on the table and squirt it on the table and just yell ketchup, and I succeeded in that.
It was great.
Big pop from the crowd, and then and, except for our friend Kent, who was just like, "Oh, what the hell?" And I like looked over. He's sitting next to me. I sprayed ketchup like all over his pant leg.
Completely covered him. Ketchup! Just like as loud as he could in a very quiet atmosphere of the lounge. Like there was like nothing going on.
And of course, my typical thing, I usually miss this. I get there late. I just see Kent in his chair cleaning up something off of his lap, and Scott's sitting there quiet, looking all sad and depressed with a big thing of water right in front of him. I'm like, what the fuck did I miss?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got cut off immediately.
Yeah.
The moment he came in.
And it was funny because the older sister ended up being the waitress from that night. I've like never seen her since that night.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I've seen her a couple times at Speedy's, and every single time I went to Speedy's, she's like, "All right, we're gonna take the ketchup off the table." And I was like, I'm not gonna do it again, all right? I don't
you
do
are
jokes
the ketchup
twice,
guy.
all right?
Keep the ketchup away from this man. Yes. Keep the condiments away from him.
So yeah, and then she was like, I guess I got known as ketchup guy, and it was just so strange, like seeing her again. It was like, and not only that, but like she was like intimately connected to our friends. Like Kent and Sheridan knew who she was, I guess, at that point in time.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it wasn't like,
It wasn't some stranger, no. It's someone who's known within our circle of friends. Like, it's weird how that is, yeah.
It is. It's wild how
Yeah.
everybody's connected that way. In some small way, it's just it comes around in like a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was very strange.
That's cool.
No, it's just a weird coincidence. A small world, yeah.
And she started telling us like some like horror stories about working at
Oh, I
Smitty's.
can imagine.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Like she's like, "Oh, like that wasn't barely anything." I thought that was funny. She's like, "You should see some other dudes like people like shitting their pants at the VLTs and stuff like that, wearing diapers, and like
I can believe it.
somebody like threw a stool at her once, and like somebody like was like gonna give her change and like reached underneath her skirt to like give her the change. It was like I was like, she's like telling me this. I was just like, holy shit! Like I was just like,
at bars,
this
man.
is horrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. I would never. Oh.
Jeez, yeah, it brings me back to the topic when we talked about tipping waitresses.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel like I should tip every time to make up for all those
Deal with the
scumbags.
shit they had to deal with. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe it. I
Oh,
absolutely
I didn't hear.
believe that.
I don't even know what to mention.
Can you imagine being like so addicted to VLTs? You're just like, oh shit.
I'm on a hot streak though.
I'm not giving up this seat.
Yep.
Like
Seat's fine.
just tip the chair, man. that's like the sign, right? Isn't
Exactly.
No,
It's not going to spin itself. Like, just relax, go to the
No.
bathroom.
No, that's addiction for you, man.
So
That's how it
rank.
is.
Holy
yeah.
man.
I know.
Unreal.
It's terrible.
it? But yeah, her younger brother.
Oh yes.
You had
Fuckface. Little bastard.
should we say his name? He probably wouldn't mind.
He's got an awesome name.
Yeah.
Slater.
Slater.
Slater, yeah.
Slater. Sorry, Slater.
Name after.
Jack Slater from
Is that who it is?
Last Action Hero. Our
Oh,
Schwarzenegger played Jack
There's
Slater.
called-
Oh,
there's
yeah,
Chris
Slater.
This
Slater
was the first
too.
thing I thought of when I heard his name. I'm like, oh, that's a sweet name, Slater.
But you always like, you and him like talk shit like all the
You
time.
riff on each other for
Yeah,
sure.
like I remember when I first met him, he was kind of quiet, and I'm like, just a little,
Punk
pretty
kid.
boy, punk kid,
Yeah.
whatever. He's kind of quiet, keeps to himself, but he actually turned out to be kind of a funny little bastard. And it's like, the more you get to know him, he's like, he's a smart, witty kid. Like, man, he's like, he may be quiet. He's kind of like our other friend, Jared. He just pulls some, like,
Yeah.
he'll be sitting there, just kind of absorb what's going on. Not too rowdy, not too loud. But like, you fuck with him, he'll just pull like
Yeah.
he'll take out like a little needle and just hit you right in the nerve. And just be like, oh, you little shit. But, I don't know why it started or how. Well, I know why it started. It's because I drink way too much when I hang out with these people. Way too much, and then I get excited. So I absolutely despise mom jokes. Like, if you want to never be friends again, just pull a mom joke on me. Like, I can't stand them. But for some reason, when I'm with him, I just start making mom jokes with him. Like, how I'm like, oh, man, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm going to go to your mom's place, and she can tuck me in.
Yeah.
And I can do other things to her. And he's just like, oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah, cool. I'm going to whatever. And I'm not going to say it because that makes me feel weird. But, yeah, he, what were you saying? He did something with my...
Yeah, he came up to you. He's like, oh, Tyler, check this out. I've been following this really hot
Right.
chick on Instagram. He pulls his phone. It's your mom's Instagram account. And you're just like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you now.
I was so convinced. I almost forgot that he's kind of hanging out with
Yeah.
one of these other girls that we were there with, and he's like, yeah, this girl, she's freaking amazing. I follow her on Instagram. She's like one of the greatest things. And she pulls it up, and I'm like, you son of a bitch! Oh, you're fucking dead. I'll kill you. I was like so mad, but not actually mad, because at the same time, as upset and furious as I was like, man, that was a sick burn. Like, I did not even see that coming. It was really good, and his face is just like red because he was smiling because he was like, yes, I got him. And I'm like, you fucking bastard. Oh, just revved right up.
But
Awesome.
I ended up getting him back a little bit for you.
How's that?
So I think you went to bed at this point. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was about midnight. I think Carly said we went
So-
to bed. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we were like, him and Jake, for some reason, we were like group hugging or something like that. And then like, all right, let's kiss on the lips now. and then like, I always like just say those stupid kind of shits.
Yeah.
And then like, Slater like actually leaned in, and I'm like, oh, you fucked up, buddy. So then I just like quickly like, whoop, like kissed him right on the lip, and then he just like, he just like walked over.
Oh my god. You sound like one of my family members. He does that too. He just to make it weird.
Yeah.
He's like, it's okay, just kiss me on the lips. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Stop. And then he's like tests people, and he's like, oh yeah, you won't do it. And they just like keep getting closer and closer and closer. It's like, oh, what the fuck is happening over there? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't realize you guys did that. That's
Wild
freaking funny.
weekends,
Now
you
I gotta
guys.
make fun of him. Now I'm gonna tell him about
Oh
that.
man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He can. Yeah, you guys will know what kind of jokes I'll be making to him next time I see him.
Yeah.
Little
And then so that ended up coming back later. Were you around when Sherda's parents came by?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was wandering around.
You were there
I think,
in
and
body, not in
I
mind.
was bugging. I was bugging Slater's older sister and Carly while they're at my truck, telling them, Carly, to stop scissoring the new girl.
Oh God damn it.
She's like, Tyler, I'm not scissoring this girl. Can you leave me alone? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, if you're going to do it, let me know. And I just walk away. Like, I don't know what's wrong.
I'm pretty
with
sure
me,
you
man.
left like also because I went back to my truck and there was like a full can of like Pabst Blue Ribbon open like on my
Oh,
truck. I'm like, that's gotta be Tyler left that there.
leaving my tokens
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't doing too bad. I was keeping a steady, nice, decent buzz. Like, I was a little obnoxious, but not like
You weren't wild. No.
falling over, slurring, telling people to stop scissoring each other, like being stupid like that. Until Sherda's little sister there started giving me straight
shop
straight
box.
Malibu.
Well, that was right when I was
Oh,
leaving.
that
Yeah.
too.
I saw Zaya pull the Malibu and I was coming out leaving
Fuck,
there. Yeah.
man. She was just like, oh, quiet, here, take some of this. I'm like, no, I can't. And I just gluk, and then and that was it. That was holy fuck. I cannot believe I did not throw up.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this because like my hangover is just I can feel it now, just starting to subside today.
Oh yeah, it took
Like it was bad. I didn't throw up. I didn't whatever, but like I could not do anything at all yesterday.
That's how I've been too. Last time we drank here, we were watching Invincible, and we both got a little tipsy and got a little too much fun.
Just had a little bit,
little
like,
bit,
nothing like crazy.
Like barely enough. The next day, I was in so much freaking pain. Like I'm so
your
old.
head, your stomach, you're just like, fuck.
I hardly slept. I hardly could relax that night. I'm like, what the hell? I'm getting old. And I used to think, 10 years ago,
right
at 23, fucking just go full tilt wouldn't matter.
Right. Or we just don't do it often enough
That
like we used to.
Yeah, that too.
Well, which is, I mean, you shouldn't do it that often.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I mean,
Right.
Still, Jesus.
God, residents at Grant McEwen, that was a party every other night, pretty much there. It was, whew.
Right.
And now it's like,
My Bonneville days.
Yeah.
Every day, man. Just about every day.
Mm.
Wednesday would always be like wing night, and then you can go to Wetlander after, because that was open Wednesdays, and then Friday, Saturday. Let's
Yeah.
go. Well, Thursday was usually like a house party or something, but
You never experienced Wetlander, have you, Scott?
Wetlander?
No, you missed out on that? Oh,
Nah,
It was like, I think by the time I was 18 to get there,
yeah.
I think it closed like maybe a year or two after that.
Oh, okay.
God,
Yeah.
yeah. What a hell.
What?
Yeah, it was.
But I was just like
I
drawn
had lots
to
of
it.
memories there, too, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's always going there.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times people thought I was dealing coke when I went there.
What?
Oh, hi.
Because sometimes, like, right around 1 o'clock, they would, like, set up the strobe lights, and we get crazy, so I put my sunglasses on.
Oh, God.
So I go outside and have a cigarette in my leather jacket, and like, hey, man, you got an 8-ball? I'm like, what? Go play pool inside. Get out of here. Maybe I got any coke? I'm like, I don't know. Ask the bartender. And I'm just like, no. I'm like, oh, wait.
No, I don't.
Oh, my God. What's wrong with you? Does your mother know you do coke? Get the fuck away from me, weirdo. No, I didn't say that. She's like, no, I do not. Frick.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Oh, I could go on stories with Wetlander. I have
Oh, yeah.
whole chronicle, a compendium. I
I
can
got
tell.
two fights at that bar, both over my wheelchair. It was fucking hilarious. They, friends, often when I go to those bars, I sit at the table, not on my chair, because it's a pain in the ass to sit in your chair at the bar.
Yeah, yeah.
So a friend take my chair for joyrides. Often they get drunk and get stupid too, and my one friend Josh kept hitting the guy in the shins. So he thought he stole my chair and was just being an asshole, right? So he grabs and fucking punches him in the face and puts my chair over and everything else. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah. Then it just expanded from there, threw us all out of the bar. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, you idiots.
Fights, man.
All the time at that damn place.
Yeah, there's always fights. Like
Yeah.
almost every second night I went, there'd be like a big fight, 2 fights, 3 fights in one night. Like, ugh, kids
Yep.
and their drugs.
Dumb kids.
Never got into a
No.
drunk fight.
No, I ever fought. I
Kinda
was
came
just
close
there
a couple
involved
times,
in it.
but-
And,
I
yeah.
got just one when I was like 16 at a house party, and that was it.
I got last one I got in was a few years ago. We went to Cook County. Oh no, the ranch in Edmonton. I think that's what it's called. Still, yeah. We were there for 2 minutes. We walked in. I got in first, and then the group of us behind us were there for 2 minutes. Then one of the guys got into a fight with somebody because he was already shift faced into the wind. All the group out. It's like we just got in after waiting in line for 20 minutes
Yeah,
outside. It's like
Yeah,
fuck's
yeah.
sakes. And
yeah,
I'm the most sober one, so I'm the one kind of coordinating these idiots. And
yeah. yeah.
Shitty.
That was one of the worst drinking nights of my life. Was when I got into that fight.
Oh yeah.
This is a dark, terrible story, but we can save it for another night.
Yeah.
but-
Guys, one other thing that I wanted to tell you about.
Oh yeah.
Sure, let's hear it.
From Saturday night. So,
Oh God.
so that me kissing Slater on the lips happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like a few hours later, or maybe a couple hours later, we're all sitting by the fire and like we're all kind of like in different, some people are in the tent, some people are outside.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting next to Kent by the fire, and Sherida's parents are sitting there. And then Kent's like, you should ask Shane to kiss on the lips.
Oh God.
I was just like, no, I'm not
There's some
gonna do
lines,
that.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. And then it's like, Ken's like, come on, do it.
Oh, he's so bad.
Do it.
He is the
And
worst,
like,
man.
I was like, oh, that's just like so awkward. Like even like
No.
and like when I'm drunk, like I don't give a shit. But like even that was just like,
But you just have like a mental barrier, like
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
breach.
These are lines
ever.
I'm not crossing here.
Right?
What the hell? Yeah.
so then I did eventually ask him.
Oh,
He was like,
God.
"You're gay."
You're gay.
It's like, I was like, "No." I was just making jokes. And then I was like, "It's only gay if you're gay, all right?"
Wow. That's all he said. Did he laugh? He must have laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No,
And
he's
and then he
pretty-
did end up telling the story of how his buddy, like, not too long ago, I think last year, kissed him on the lips.
Jeez.
I missed all the best parts,
I know.
man. Damn it. I always duck out early.
Party
Yeah.
hard too fast, man.
T is kind of cool. Like, he was telling me, because the last party we missed, it was his 50th birthday.
Yes.
He said that he was doing keg stands and doing, like, push-ups on the keg and
What?
stuff
There
like
was
that.
video, like, sure.
Oh,
Sure, that has
man.
videos and pictures.
So it's like, fuck, man.
50
I
years
know.
old. Way to go.
Yeah. I want to be like that when I'm 50.
Yeah.
Right? Hopefully I make it that far. Yeah.
It's hard,
Sure.
fast life. We'll see how far we
Right.
get. Jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was fun, though. It was really nice getting together, shooting the guns, and
Mhm.
because we just got my
You-
firearms license.
You love that. Eh? You had a lot
That's
of fun
my
with it.
oh fuck! I
Yeah.
was just like loving it.
Yeah.
Playing sniper. Yeah.
Yep. I think the next one is maybe, hopefully, maybe May long weekend we
Yeah,
might get
we'll see.
together
I
again.
would. I'll be there.
That'll be good.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Right on. Well, there you go. That was our little adventure into kind of a normal life again, where
Yeah.
Semi-normal until
Semi-normal.
Yeah. Still awkward at times, but I mean, it's what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the beautiful part about it, though. There has to be awkward moments.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
makes the best memories, man.
Fair
For
enough.
sure.
Yeah.
And I missed them.
no beer pong though that night. I was
No,
kinda-
that's weird.
I was a
Yeah.
little bummed out. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was
I kinda
all
wanna
it was
play.
all in that tent, right? And it was so cramped in there. It was tough to kind of do, but
Well,
it wasn't the greatest.
It's actually
night.
not a bad setup. In
Oh,
there,
no,
though.
God,
like
it's good
the
to-
pool table,
yeah.
the crib boards, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's a pretty sick setup.
No, and it wasn't the
But
nicest
still.
night. If it was outside, the nicer night would have been a lot better.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
It was cool.
Yeah, this summer
yeah.
there definitely will be for sure.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that'd be great. Buy some more paintball revolvers and just pass them to people randomly
Oh,
in the middle of the
God.
night. Just like, okay, let's go, boys. Shoot someone's eye out.
Hospital trip. There we go.
When I was doing that at the last party. Oh.
You shot somebody's eye out?
No, I didn't shoot
Oh.
somebody's eye. No, I was
He
just
said,
being an
"What?"
idiot.
You know, this paintball gun is without paintballs.
I,
Just shoot
I
his
do
eye
remember
gun.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, and then even with the paintballs in, I'm shooting the beer pong cups. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, don't bring
Yeah,
paintball
that's-
guns to a drinking party. Yeah, don't do that.
Maybe bring some fireworks.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll do that again. I will definitely do that again. Now that I know how to use them properly.
Yep.
Yeah. Right on. Well, I think that's going to do it. We're a little bit of a shorter episode, but that's okay. Thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, leave a like and subscribe on YouTube. And give us a 5 stars, thumbs up, and a subscribe on all the podcast services. And then why not head over to our Facebook as well and like us there. That's going to do it. We'll be back here tomorrow with another episode. Thank you so much. We'll see you later.
See you guys.
See ya.